won't believe the latest rumor rocking the South Korean entertainment world. It's not about a new album, a surprise concert, or even a relationship drama, but a surprising possibility. A quiet move by a star we've always known only to shine on the music stage. Is Jungkook, the golden magne of BTS, preparing a secret move into the world of film? Silently, the entertainment industry seems to be holding its breath. A whisper is spreading. Not a scandal, not a confession, but something far more shocking. Jungkook is reportedly preparing for his acting debut. Yes, you heard right. The idol, known for his soft voice, flawless stage moves, and charisma that captivates millions, might be behind the camera, not to record a song, but to star in a major film. This rumor didn't just appear out of nowhere. It all started with a single blurry photo. A tall man in a hoodie was seen exiting a prestigious acting academy in Seoul. From a distance, his silhouette resembled Jungkook. Netizens immediately reacted. Could it really be him? Was this just a photo shoot, or was there a bigger purpose behind it? Then, rumors began to emerge from within the film industry. An anonymous source claimed that a top idol was secretly training to act for a major project with a renowned director. This project was no joke. The script was complex. The character demanded deep emotion. And the actor, ready to shock the world. All eyes then turned to Jungkook. Lately, he had seemed more withdrawn. He had turned down numerous commercial offers. He had appeared less frequently in the media. Some fans even noted that he was often seen in remote locations, as if focused on something very serious. However, if you followed Jungkook's career from the start, this wasn't really a surprise. He wasn't just a singer, he was a storyteller. His voice had conveyed tales of heartbreak, hope, and longing. His body movements on stage seemed to dance with pain. His gaze was sometimes more poignant than any dialogue in a film. In music videos like Run, I Need You, and Fake Love, even without a single word, he had displayed incredible depth in his character. It was as if acting wasn't new to him, but rather a natural expression of his soul. And now, the biggest question arises: is the world big enough to accommodate Jungkook's ever-expanding talent? Is the world of cinema a new canvas for this artist? Speculation is running wild. Some fans are starting to imagine the project in the works. Is it a historical epic set in the Joseon era, with Jungkook as a young nobleman falling in love with a commoner? Or an emotional military thriller, inspired by his military service, filled with discipline and inner conflict? There are also theories that he's starring in a biographical musical about a struggling singer similar to his own life story, or even a global sci-fi film where he plays a futuristic hero lost in a world of chaos. But the wildest and most intriguing theory is this: what if the film is already finished? What if everything, HYB's silence, Jungkook's absence from vents, the atmospheric, cinematic promotional videos for his album Golden, is all part of a secret strategy leading up to his acting debut? HYB itself has chosen to remain silent. No clarification, no denial. The silence only fueled curiosity. Many believed this wasn't just a random rumor. It was part of a master plan, carefully orchestrated to launch Jungkook to the next level as a global icon, not just in music, but also in film. In fact, looking back, many things now feel like hidden clues. In an interview before his enlistment, Jungkook had said, "I want to show you a side of myself you've never seen." And now, those words felt like a prophecy come true. During the promotions for Golden, fans experienced a distinct cinematic feel. It wasn't just a music video, but like a trailer for an untold story. If all of this is true, if Jungkook is truly stepping into the world of film, then this isn't just your average acting debut. It's a major transformation. It's a moment when an artist transcends genre boundaries and reinvents himself as a legend in a different world. It's a move that will not only change the course of Jungkook's career, but also shake up the South Korean entertainment industry as a whole. And when the question, when, began to echo among thousands of fan communities, speculation turned to certainty. Many began retracing Jungkook's every move over the past year. Every Instagram post, every live broadcast, even the way he spoke, which was a little more cautious, more profound, as if hiding something he wasn't ready to reveal to the public. Veteran fans knew this wasn't a casual absence. This was preparation, a transformation that couldn't be done half-heartedly. Pop culture analysts began to speak out. Jungkook wasn't just preparing a project, but rebuilding his image. And this wasn't about shedding his idol status, but expanding it. Becoming an actor didn't mean he was abandoning music. Quite the opposite. He was enriching his language of expression. From voice to movement, from lyrics to dialogue, from stage to screen. If Jungkook was indeed going to appear in his first film, then it wouldn't just be about proving his acting skills. It would be the process of unlocking another dimension of himself. Because when an artist known for his impeccable discipline, unwavering dedication, and refined artistic instincts decides to enter the world of acting, it's no small step. It's a statement. And the world readily accepted that statement. Imagine Jungkook reading that first script. He sat silently, staring at the pages, imagining the emotions of the character he would play. Did he smile slightly as he imagined himself in royal attire, walking through the palace gardens with his forbidden lover? Or did his eyes harden as he read scenes of explosions and betrayal in a modern military scenario? Perhaps he even cried silently as he read a long monologue about loss, loneliness, and the search for meaning in life from a singer on the verge of giving up. And perhaps, when the cameras actually started rolling, we would see Jungkook in his most raw form. Not as a star, not as an idol, but as a human being, bringing life to another soul, sincerely and without pretense. Because if there's one thing that has always set Jungkook apart from the rest, it's his authenticity. When he sings, he doesn't just make sounds, he pours his heart out. When he dances, he doesn't just move, he communicates. And when he acts, it's definitely not just a role. It's a living. Most actors take years to form a deep emotional connection with an audience. Jungkook already has. He has built a bridge of hearts with millions of people around the world. He just needs to stand in front of the camera and be himself. That's enough to make the cinema screen come alive. But he won't stop there, because that's not Jungkook. He'll dive into his role, feel every pain, understand every conflict, and convey it all with an intensity that makes you forget it's acting.
HYB knows that.
They're no ordinary company. They know when to speak and when to remain silent. And their silence right now speaks louder than 1,000 press releases. They're building something, perhaps with a world-class producer, perhaps with a visual team that has worked on international films, perhaps even with an award-winning director who secretly locked down Jungkook's filming schedule long before his enlistment. And when that time comes, when the official announcement finally drops, when that trailer first appears, when that poster is displayed in theaters, the world will stop for a moment. Not just ARMY, but all eyes will be on a star now shining in a different sky. He has conquered the world stage. He has shaken up the global music industry. And now, he's ready to write history on the big screen. The world will witness how the youngest member of Busan, once shy when he first appeared on TV, now stands proudly at international film festivals, beamed at by cameras, greeted with rapturous applause, and recognized as a true actor. And amidst it all, one thing will remain constant: his soul as an artist. Because Jungkook never became famous because he followed trends. He became a legend because he created his own mark. And his next mark, perhaps, will be the sound of his tears in a climactic film that silences the cinema. Or his piercing gaze at the end of a thriller that captivates audiences. Or his gentle smile in a romantic film that both warms and breaks hearts. Whatever it takes, one thing is certain. This is the beginning of something big. Something that will be remembered not just as a Korean Idol's acting debut, but as the birth of a global icon who has transcended the boundaries between music and film.